We are on day 2 of the Love Your Body, Lose the Weight 7-day extravaganza. It's just a crazy time, right? It is such a crazy time. So I would love to hear, you're going to see me in the same outfit. So I'm quarantined. No, I'm not specifically quarantined, but I feel like we all kind of are, right? So you're getting me, I'm like going for a run after this. First thing in the morning, just got off my team meeting. I did want you guys to know the homework for day 2. If you had any problems with that, we are sending that back out. So don't you fret, don't you worry at all. I just wanted to say I'm loving the energy in here. We have women from all over the world. We've got Israel, New Zealand, Italy, Canada. We've got, what's up? Oh my God, Lady Love, what's going on? Is that Amma? Am I saying that right? It's such a beautiful name. We have women all over the world. We've got Michigan, Kansas, Idaho, Iowa, Washington, New York, California. We're representing everywhere. UK, I mean, it just keeps coming. So please keep sharing where you're from. Find women in your area. This is really about creating an amazing community and sisterhood. And I just feel super blessed to be, to really be guiding you all here. I had a really powerful call in my, I have a program called The Ultimate Queen. And we had a really powerful call last night and just did a really great grounding meditation that I felt called to lead them through. So I actually want to do a meditation with you all today. So, to ground in uncertain times, and most of all, to bring us back to feeling safe in our bodies, feeling safe in the world. It's fascinating to me, I keep saying it, just how much, what's up, lady? Just how much what I share and what I teach is synonymous with what's really needed in the world right now. It's almost blowing my own mind, just how, what a beautiful mirror it all is, and how wonderful it is that I can support you all, that we can all support one another during a time of just a lot of change and uncertainty and fear and anxiety, and there's also so many gifts that I know are going to come on the other side of this. So I really, like I said, I really feel super blessed. I'm really loving this chance to be with you all. Now, this is day 2, so we still have 5 more days together. We have today there's the 3-day challenge followed by the 4-part Lose the Weight masterclass series. And so during the challenge, you're going to have specific homework and things that you're going to be guided to. So please do the homework. It's really, really powerful. I'd love to know from you, how was the homework last night? How did it feel? What came up? What were some ahas? Please make sure to share in the group. What's up, Heather? Please make sure, we got another one, UK right there. So please make sure to share, what comes up for you, what ahas, what different things come up. The homework, love work is really meant to have you be quite introspective and connect the dots on things that you haven't thought to either look at, nor been guided to look at, and actually take the time to heal and kind of bring to the surface. So it's really, really powerful and beautiful. I'm going to be in here tomorrow at 10 a.m. as well for the last day of the challenge. And then the calls move into 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get ready. The full schedule is posted here. It's also posted on the event page. You also have it via email. Just another note. What's up, Chrissy girl? Another note. You are not able and will not get the homework or the replays if you are not registered. So you have to sign up. So I know you're in this group. If you're in the group, that's great. You're going to get to see me live, but you aren't going to receive any of the homework, the emails, or any of the replays. And those are things that I would think that you would want. So definitely make sure to register for the challenge itself in order to get those. All right, so today is day 2, up your frequency and flow. How to love and trust your body even if you don't trust yourself around food or the way that you look, right? So this is a really powerful day. Everything that I do, I approach it on a holistic front, meaning we combine mind, body, soul, and spirit into everything, along with tactical and practical things that are needed. That's how we get the internal change for the external results, right? So you're gonna see this. Please make sure, if you didn't, start with day 1 and then come back to day 2. Day 1 is in here, or it's in your email. Also, all emails, if you're not getting them, please email support@melissakathryn.com. I do not do tech anything. So tagging me and something with that is not gonna help you. I hate to say it. It helps with bringing it to my attention, but I'm not gonna be able to direct you on what to do other than say, check your junk and your spam folders and email support@melissakathryn.com, and my team will support you. Especially if you have a Gmail address. A lot of emails, they send a lot of stuff to junk and spam. So make sure to check there and add this email to your address book, the email that we send to you. So that being said, I want to hear from you guys how day 1 was. I want to know what ahas you have. I want to know what you noticed, what spoke to you, what didn't, especially from the homework, what you identified with, and how did it feel to really do the identity exercise that was in the love work yesterday? How was that? How did it feel for you? What would be different? You know, what different actions would you take? How would you think differently? How would you dress differently? What would be your way of being in the world at your ideal weight and without struggling with food, right? What would that be? I want to hear. I want to know, right? Inquiring minds want to know. So day 2, up your frequency and flow, we're really going to get into how to love and trust your body. What does it mean to even up your frequency and flow? We're going to do all of that so that you can really be a clear, connected channel of being receptive to the change that you desire within yourself. It's never just about eat this, move that way. Never. That will only get you short-term results. We've actually got to attack this. That's right, attack from all areas, all right? So I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. Today for you guys, I'm using my Wonder Woman mug, right? Because we're all little Wonder Woman. All right. So let's come in and let's get into ground a bit. And putting your feet flat on the floor. Let's come in together. We want to close our eyes. Everybody, please close your eyes. This allows for connecting inward, and that's really what we want here. When we keep our eyes open in any form of meditation, we're open to, we're not really actually closing down and connecting in with ourselves. We're really susceptible to what's going on around us. So I find that the ego loves to do that a lot and have you open. And so let's just close and really go internal. Let's drop in, feet flat on the floor, palms facing down or facing upward, whatever you feel called to. I was sharing last night in my Queens group that sometimes if we don't feel safe, or our bodies naturally will want to keep our palms down to stay connected to our skin. And other times when we're feeling more connected, we naturally will just go immediately to palms up. Either one will work for you and for the purpose of today as we ground in. So eyes closed, you're going to take a deep, deep belly breath in, relaxing and releasing, pulling in from the navel, breathing in deep through the nose, filling up your lungs as much as you possibly can, filling up your belly as much as you possibly can, as if you can't take in any more air. Relaxing and releasing and letting go, listening to the sound of my voice. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, and suspend the breath. Hold your breath. Continuing to breathe, quieting the mind, being in the still space of the mind. Allowing all worries, doubts, and fears to subside. Relaxing and releasing and letting go, and exhale out through the mouth for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take another deep inhale in. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Taking in all that air that you can. Beautiful. Till you can't take in any more, breathing in through the nose. Calming and relaxing and letting go. Being in the still space of the mind, there is nothing for you to do. Nothing for you to worry about or think about. It is the gift of being here right now, and exhale out through your mouth. And on this next inhale in, breathing in calm, healing white light through the nose. Seeing and feeling that white light fill up your mind behind the eyes, filling up the body, calming and relaxing you on a cellular level. Your nervous system is loving this deep breath. Inhaling in, suspending the breath. Being reminded that the breath of life is the very first thing that you did when you came into this world, and a gift that you always have available to calm you, relax you, and ground you. Trusting in being in this body is a gift. Trusting in being here right now, even amongst the chaos, is a gift. You are safe. You are whole. You are complete and perfect exactly as you are. Exhale out through the mouth any worries, fears, and doubts. Take another deep inhale in through the nose, even more deep than before, bringing all of that life force with you, breathing in white healing light, taking it all in, calming you and relaxing you with each inhale. Filling up your belly, filling up your lungs, filling up your chest as much as you possibly can till you can't take in any more air. Suspending the breath, feeling weighed down and grounded in your body, feeling in your body, recognizing the life force that is in you and around you, that you are calm, safe, and completely protected. In the still, quiet space of your mind, recognizing the power that you have in the universe, in the world, and right now in your being. Calming and relaxing and letting go, and exhale out. Continuing to breathe deep, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Listening to the sound of my voice. Feeling the power of the breath move through your body. The power that you have within this body. The life force that you get as you breathe deep in and out. Inhaling and exhaling. With every inhale, we're breathing in love and joy and peace. Calming and relaxing. With every exhale, we're exhaling out any worries, fears, and doubts, any negativity, any ill thoughts, any unkind moments. And we release them and we let them go into the ether, for they're no longer serving us and were never meant to stay within us. And on the next inhale in, breathing in love and light, inner peace and calm, trusting and knowing that you are perfect exactly as you are, safe and grounded, that you are protected in your body and universally. And exhale out any fears, worries, doubts, negative thoughts. Anything that does not serve you is released now. Feet flat on the floor, feeling the weight, the pull of Mother Nature. Seeing and feeling golden roots come out the bottoms of your feet. Beautiful golden roots filled with light and love. Coming out the bottoms of your feet, grounding into the earth. Deeper and deeper and deeper till you feel so grounded, protected, and safe. And seeing and feeling those beautiful golden roots go up through your calves, through your thighs, through your belly, up through your chest, through your neck, and out the top of your head up to the heavens. connecting you to all things light and love, to universal love, greater than anything we could ever know, knowing that we are fully protected and guided, and feeling this light, this ripple effect go through your body, from the bottoms of your feet up through the top of your head, up to the heavens, fully guided and protected. As a rainbow and shower of love and light comes down over you as a protective shield, where no harm can penetrate, no illness, no fears. Only love and light surrounds you and is within you. All fears dissipate and you feel calm. Feeling the sensation of calm within the body. Noticing the still space, the quiet of the mind. The power of being. The power of connection. The power that is always in you and around you, available to you. The body that is always looking out for you. Feeling the connection of the very being that is you, in full flow and frequency with the divine, the divinity within you, and the love that surrounds you that is always available to you. Taking a deep inhale in and exhale out. One more breath in and exhale out. Taking both your hands up, crossing your arms, like you're wrapping yourself in a big hug. And repeat, I love you. I really love you. It is safe to be in this body. It is safe to be in the world. I am safe. We are one. And I love you. Together we flow and are in complete frequency and harmony in the world. And inhale in and exhale out, releasing your hands down by your side. And when you're ready, open your eyes. It's a little energetic release right there. Beautiful. Okay. Coming back. Wasn't that juicy? Right? This feels so good. Let's just rub our hands down our legs, connect into our bodies. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you. We are safe. We are safe. We are healthy and we are safe, right? Yes. We want to love up the very being that we are. We want to love up the body that is ours. All right. So let's get into today, right? Let's get into some fun. So yesterday I was sharing my story. For any of you that don't know me, that are new to me, please go and watch, because you get in depth my entire story and really about why the dieter must go. And like I said, this entire extravaganza is created to stack on days. So it takes you through a distinct process, right? And I'd love to hear how this meditation was for you and anything that came up for you as well. Feel free to share and share with the other women, and really allow yourself to be seen and heard and supported and experienced in this group. Hiding does not make a change, right? That does not help you. We want to get out of dieting, right? Dieting is keen on isolation. Dieting is, well, I'll just observe from over here. I'll let other people post, and I'll just kind of come in and get what I need and leave when I blow it, right? Like, that's the dieting way. We want to get out of isolation. We need one another. We need one another more than ever, especially as people are quarantined and haven't seen people, or just kind of going nuts, taking care of their kids, and are kind of like, what is going on, right? We need one another, and we need a place. We need a place where we can feel heard and supported and loved and understood, and to process and to share. And I really want you to do that here. All right. And then that is, I created this to really be a gift. And I hope that that's what your experience will be. So when we're upping your frequency and flow, why is that even important when it comes to weight loss? What does frequency and flow have to do with loving you, right? Again, this is the 3-day portion to love your body, to lose the weight. So in order to love your body, we actually have to be in frequency and flow with the body. What does that mean? That means that we actually have to be connected. We have to connect. Now, here's what I will tell you. If you've been dieting for a long time, then you don't trust yourself, and you don't trust yourself around food, and you definitely don't trust your body. You're actually not connected to your body. And you started, the minute that you said yes to a diet, you said no to yourself. You abandoned trusting yourself. And it's the minute that we actually disassociate. And it's the minute that, I talked about this yesterday, it's the minute that we start saying somebody else knows what's better for me than I do, and I'm going to start controlling my body. So it's almost, we create an outsider experience, right? Where all of a sudden you're like an observer. You're in your head and your body's over here. And it's like, body, do what I'm telling you to do. Body, eat less. Body, why aren't you losing weight? Body, go paleo. Body, intermittent fasting. Body, go keto. Body, do a cleanse. Body, do the bone broth this. Body, do that. Body, do this. Body, we're going to starve you now. Body, we're going to do this Beachbody program, and we're going to only have shakes, and we're only going to, right? Like, we're going to do Atkins, and we're going to do the zone, and we're going to do, right? Like Weight Watchers and this, and we're going to count all the points. You have no idea. So when I sit in front of women, and even in our Weight Loss for Life program, I always say, how many of you are eating the way that you're eating because your body's telling you to, or is it because you read somewhere that you should? Is it because you're trying to lose weight and that's what you think needs to happen? Or is it because that's what your body's telling you to do? Many of you believe that if you actually just let yourself eat what you wanted, that you would go ransack a Dunkin' Donuts and never come out. And the bottom line is that's not true. I had shared yesterday, many of you are overeating or even binging one day, or lose the weight and feel so good, and then sabotage and eat excessively over the course of many days. When in reality, if you just gave yourself permission for balance and allowed yourself to have that slice of pizza, or that ice cream cone, or that bag of chips, small bag of chips, or those cookies, or whatever it is that you were wanting in that moment, that if you just let yourself have that, then you wouldn't have binged. Right? The binge starts because of restriction and deprivation. Where we restrict, we will rebel, right? So we can't love ourselves when we're controlling ourselves. We can't love ourselves when we're actually not in our bodies. Your mind is set up to keep you safe. Your mind is set up for survival. Your mind is set up to keep you in the exact dysfunctional relationship with food and your body that you have been in. Your mind only knows what you've taught it, which means if you've taught it to diet, to lose weight, to gain it back again, then you will continue to repeat weight loss and weight gain, weight loss and weight gain, weight loss and weight gain over and over and over again. And the reason being is not because you want to beat yourself up or because something's wrong with you. It's because you are trying to control yourself based off of the fact that you actually don't have trust and faith that your body, that you can actually be free to make choices, that your body will do what it's always known inherently what to do. Your body, when you were younger, guided you until you started having a dysfunctional relationship with food, or foods were deemed good and bad and treats and no and all the things that start happening in childhood. Before that, you would run around. I say it with my niece, Zoe, time to eat. I'm not hungry. I'm full. I don't need any more food. I want to go play, right? Like we know. So somewhere in there that stops. And it's when we start making ourselves wrong and placing emphasis on something outside of me. Something in me is broken and something needs to be fixed. And I'm seeking validation, approval, and acceptance from something outside of me. Therefore, I need to do this, X, Y, and Z to get the result. If I could just fix the way that I look, then I could have what? Right? That's what we're all seeking here. That's what I was seeking. It was never like, oh, I just want to love me. No, I wanted people to think I looked good. I wanted my mom to tell me how great I looked, and I wanted her to finally accept me and approve of me and my body without finding fault in it due to weight. I wanted that. It had nothing to do with anything else. I didn't want to love me, right? Like I know we say like, of course I want to love me, but the truth is I just wanted to have that outward validation, acceptance, and approval that I was desperate for. I wanted to believe and know that I was enough. And my belief around my body, and what I find with all of my clients and all thousands of women that I've talked to in over a decade of doing this from around the world, is the inherent belief is that they are not enough in some way. And they've placed, instead of, some people think they're not enough, so they overspend. Some people think they're not enough, so they become alcoholics, drug addicts. They seek out numbing out in those regards. They think they're not enough, so they put all of their worth in, I'm going to be a straight A student. I'm going to make all the money. I'm going to be so successful, and I'll hide behind my work, and that will be where I get my worth from, right? And other people just really are seeking approval so much that they end up numbing out with food, with gambling, with over-sexing, over-texting, over-buying, right? Overspending, all the things. But it's never because you want to love you, right? Like it's always because there's an underlying belief that you are not enough in some way, that you are not deserving and you are not worthy. It is never about the food. I've been doing this work for so long. You don't need another diet. You don't need any more restriction or deprivation. You definitely don't need another plan, and you don't need something else that you're trying to control in your life. You're already a high achiever that has done so much. Your weight is your Achilles heel. It's the one thing that you haven't been able to figure out. I get it. And I will say this, if you continue to not accept you, and I know you might be going, but like, I'll love me once I lose the weight. I'll trust me once I lose the weight. Yeah, I'll get off dieting once I lose the weight. I can tell you this, until you accept you, the more attention that you put on what's wrong with you and dieting and fixating on food and calories and needing to work out harder and all the things that you're doing wrong, you are pushing away. You are creating a barrier of resistance against the very thing that you desire most. The more where you put your energy, where you place your focus, your energy goes and grows. So the more that you are placing your energy and focus on the very thing that you don't want, which is weight gain, right? And the more you are creating fear that you're not losing weight, then you're actually creating the very thing that you don't want. It is universal law of attraction. So did you ever notice when you don't think about losing weight, you end up losing weight naturally? And you're like, oh, it's so interesting. I wasn't even trying. When you're obsessed, when you're on a diet and all you're thinking about is your weight, all you think about is food. I mean, you wake up and you're like, what can I have for breakfast? Oh, that's right. Okay. So I get 3 egg whites and some sauteed kale, and I'm not having any grains because carbs are evil. And then I'm going to go work out. And then the minute you're done breakfast, you're like, when's my snack? What's my lunch? Did I work out hard enough? What's my dinner? Oh, okay. Now it's time to go. Okay, do I get to eat? Oh, okay. And then you find that you're trying to eat as many calories as you can, and you're still stuck in the diet because then you're telling yourself that, oh, okay, well, I've still got 500 calories left that I can eat. So even though you're not hungry, you're still going to go eat anyway. There is such a lack of connection to you. And all of that is you are bullying your body. You're not connected to your body. You're not doing that from a place of understanding your true hunger. You're doing that from a place of fear that if you let go of control, that you will lose control. That if you let go of control, you will gain all this weight. and you will just blow up like a balloon. But what's fascinating is your desire to control so much and diet has actually been what's been keeping the weight on, and is what's keeping you from the freedom of being able to trust your body, know your hunger, trust your hunger, and actually release the weight effortlessly, right? That's really what's missing. Does that make sense? So who's with me here? Do you guys get what I'm talking about? How many of you don't trust yourself around food? And when I'm talking about being connected to your body, how many of you are actually connected to your body? Like, you know when your body's hungry. You actually know what hunger feels like. And you trust hunger, right? I find when we start our Weight Loss for Life program and we have to go through the hunger exercise to actually identify your true hunger. Many women are like, I honestly don't know when I'm hungry. They think that it's when their stomach's growling. Your stomach growling is not an indication of hunger. When you actually are studying the body and hunger and everything, all the education that I have, your hunger, it's not growling. It's actually that really hollow feeling. It's when you're completely emptied out that your body is ready to be fueled. I want you to think of it like a car. We are animals by nature. You don't want to go from breakfast to lunch and feel weighed down. Simple tip. If you feel lethargic after you're done eating, then you ate too much. You should feel energized. You should have energy to go do whatever you need to do at work, right? It should not be that I just ate and now I'm feeling weighed down, right? And not at all. I really, really want to make that clear. So super important. Okay, so I want to go into this. There is specific forgiveness work that was given to you in the homework for today. So I really want you guys to take time to do the forgiveness work. The other thing that I want to tell you that I want you to do is there's a process in the forgiveness work where it's really around you understanding what beliefs you have. What are the beliefs that you have around your weight? What are the beliefs that you have around your ability to lose weight? What are the beliefs that you have around your body? And I gave you specific prompts. The prompts are going to help you to go where your ego mind won't let you, because the mind doesn't really want you to change, because this is where your thermostat is set. The mind is set up for your survival, so it's at its comfort zone right now, meaning it doesn't want you to change. It doesn't want you to get connected. It doesn't want you to start dropping into your body. Everything that we do as a dieter is from a place of isolation, meaning that you are operating fully from your mind. Your mind will never get you to the freedom that you desire, and it will never get you to your ideal body, right? You cannot take yourself to where you do not know how to go on your own, right? Essentially Aristotle's quote, like, we cannot take ourselves to places that we have yet to go on our own, which is why there are coaches, why there are leaders, why there are different people. And this is why, there are, I always use this example. This is why Olympic athletes have a team around them, because our minds will limit us to our growth. Our minds will limit us, especially when we have success, i.e. the reason why when you lose weight, you gain it back again. Your mind is keeping you in a self-sabotaging cycle because it's all it knows. In order to be free, what we're doing today is the forgiveness ups your frequency and flow so you can release the weight. In forgiving you and getting clear on the relationship that you have to you and the lack of the relationship that you have to your body, you will actually create freedom within yourself. You will release an energetic weight that will translate to physical weight on your body when you start to let go of these limiting beliefs around yourself. Because, lady love, I can tell you this. If you've been perpetually on a diet, then the things you say to yourself are some of the most unkind things that one can say to themselves, period. And I need you to start thinking of you as a little baby, an infant in your arms. Would you ever say those things to an infant? Would you ever say those things to your daughter or your granddaughter? Would you ever say those things to your child that maybe hasn't come into this planet yet, or to your newborn? That is who is inside of you. The dieter in you is the little girl that's been desperate for love and affection. She's been desperate for someone to love her back and say, I accept you exactly as you are, unconditionally. I see you and I love you. No matter what you do or what you say, I will never abandon you. You are perfect exactly as you are. I love you endlessly, beyond words, and I will always be by your side. You are perfect exactly as you are. This is the work that you get to do in day 2. It is beautiful. It will forever change you. And for those of you that are mothers and grandmothers and mommies to be, and just women in this world, we are impacting this world in a huge way. And when you learn these things, please share them, because when you shift this within you, you will shift it for your daughters and their daughters, and your mother and their mothers. You will break lineages and generations to come just by doing this within yourself. You will help your coworkers. You will help all women. And this is why I do this work. I promise you, it will be life-changing. So please do today's work. Do the grounding meditation as much as you need. And the next piece that you also have is writing a love letter to your body. And I give you many prompts. And it starts off and it takes you through an internal process of healing. This is extremely powerful. I'm angry with you because, I blame you because, I hurt you with dieting and years of dieting and overeating because, I'm mad at you because, I'm sorry because, I forgive you, body, because, I thank you, body, because, I love you, body, because. Do the homework. It will change you. And I cannot wait to hear how it goes. Now, again, I want to reiterate this, and I teach this in all of my programs. When we do this work and we go in, I was just sharing this in my Ultimate Queens program last night. The women were like, this is crazy. You know, once I did this, I felt so much lighter. Once I did this, I noticed my relationship changed. Once I did this, I noticed my father was showing up for me differently. My husband was showing up for me differently. I felt different in my body. Forgiveness work is the most powerful, potent thing that you can do to release weight effortlessly. And it will forever change you for the better. It is so powerful. And I will say this, please don't just sign up for this extravaganza and just listen to the videos and go, oh, and have it be one more thing that you put on a shelf as an energetic slap to you of stuff you didn't do. Just listening to me is not enough. I need you to actually take time to do this. Take time, make the time. If you truly want to break free, and you truly want to release the weight without dieting, and you want it to be easy, and you're ready to let go of all of those parts of you and those pieces of you that you're like, oh, I'm so freaking sick and tired of myself. I'm so sick and tired of the broken record. I'm so sick and tired of the struggle. I'm so sick of my weight being something that I'm always talking about. It's always a goal. I'm so sick of feeling frustrated with myself and disappointed night after night. Then it's time. And you're ready. And if you're ready, then you're not going to be able to wait to get this stuff done, because I can tell you this. You do this, it will change you, girl. It will change you. So please do it. This is day 2. Up your frequency and flow, how to love your body even if you don't trust yourself around food or like the way you look, and it will change you. Okay? I am so excited. Now, do you even know? Because tomorrow we've got, by the way, day 3, and that's my favorite day. Worthiness in your weight, how to connect to divine guidance and own your power. So that's day 3 of the Love Your Body Challenge. And then we step into the lose weight portion of the Love Your Body, Lose the Weight 7-day extravaganza. So I can't wait to be with you all. I can't wait to hear about how this goes and what you even got from day 1 and what you're getting from day 2. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow bright and early at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, all the other time zones. And just, guys, know how much I love you. I am heading off to go for a run right now outside, get some of my energy out before I have a long day of more work. I will be back in here. Please, again, if you have any problems receiving the homework, make sure you must be registered for this event in order to receive the homework. That means you have to put your name and email in those little boxes to be on the list to get those things. If you have any problems with any of this, or you're not receiving emails, email support@melissakathryn.com. I cannot wait to be with you tomorrow for worthiness and your weight, how to connect to divine guidance and own your power. I will see you then, and I love you so, so much. So honored truly to be here with you, and I hope you enjoyed today's meditation, are grounded in, stay safe, and know that I'm sending you so much love and healing energy from here. Much love, ladies, truly honored.